Time for Made in Mass, and whether it's traveling into outer space or exploring the depths of the world's oceans, there is a local company that makes getting those extreme destinations possible.
Here's Doug Meehan with what might be his most challenging to explain Made in Mass ever.
What do the Mars rover, the space shuttle, or even a jet you fly in all have in common? They're all built with parts that start out as a certain microscopic particle that is made at this plant in Randolph.
We're known for making hollow glass microspheres.
Bob Kelly is general manager at Trelleborg, and as he explains it, those microscopic hollow glass spheres, or really tiny glass balls, serve as the starting point to manufacture other products needed for buoyancy and thermal insulation applications. But to understand what you're looking at, you have to understand its physical properties.
That's called fluidizing it. So we're putting air in between all the individual spheres. So that's why it looks like a liquid, and that's why it moves like this. And as we stop moving it and it starts to pack, that's called the packing factor. So spherical objects pack tightly together. Yep. So to get the most bang for your buck in a given volume, you want them to pack very tightly.
And that leads us back into the plant.
So this is sodium silicate or liquid glass. As
part of the manufacturing process, that liquid glass is introduced to heat, which transforms it into those microscopic glass spheres we saw earlier.
So again, this is the white powder that we're collecting.
But each one of those are individual pieces of
glass. Individual glass spheres.
When those spheres are mixed with a resin-binding agent, it's poured into a form and allowed to cure. The final product is an ultra-strong, incredibly buoyant, and amazingly lightweight building block. And depending on an outside company's needs, these building blocks are glued together to make even bigger blocks, which are then milled into parts for things like flotation pods needed to send submersible research vessels to depths never imagined by man until now.
So this is part of a remotely operated vehicle. It has 6 blocks that are like this.
To get all that, it's really just one example of what they're doing over there. For space travel, Trelleborg makes heat shields with those tiny little glass globes, as well as lightweight panels that are used to secure seats inside your commercial jets. I'm Doug Meehan, WCVB News Center 5.